more scared, hey, more scared,
You're on.
We're here with Jigger Jack. Jigger Jack.
Jigger Jack. The clam cake king.
He's known not only for his gardening, but he's also known for his clam cakes.
Right.
Jigger Jack, what is your secret for making the perfect clam cake?
Well, when you have the mix, they require you put in a glass or 8 ounces of water.
Right.
I don't do that.
What do you do?
I forget. No, what happens is I go and buy 4 big quahogs.
Right.
And the quahogs I'll steam, and I get the liquor from the quahogs, and I'll use that instead of water, which gives it a complete flavor. I put that in, and I put it in my chopper, and chop, chop, chop. And then, when I get it all mixed up, I take a little bit of baking powder and sits it in it so your clam cake will puff up and be light.
So this is the batter,
That's the batter.
and this is what they look like cooking.
That's right.
How do you know when they're done and ready to be put into
When
the
they're a
basket?
good brown, that means they're done. And I use canola oil, and I set it at 375 degrees.
What happens if you set it at 376?
That I don't know. I don't know what would happen, but it's 375. And otherwise, and it's amazing what these will do when you put a scoop of that clam mix in there. They settle down, and then all of a sudden they pop up. Now, if they don't pop up, you're going to have a problem. So, and I'll show you how it works. Take just a spoon of this, put it in there, and then drop it in, and it'll boil for a minute. Then it's going to pop up.
Do you tell your recipe to anyone?
No, because word gets around, then I get emails and things like that, and it gets very busy trying to answer them, so I don't give out the recipes very often. Only to friends and enemies. There they, see, they popped up. There they are. Then what happens, they'll brown up. Then what you do is just kind of tease them a little bit to make them turn over. There you go. And they come out pretty good. You can dip them in tartar sauce, a little salt and pepper, or ketchup. People eat them straight ahead, but otherwise they're pretty good.
What do you think is the best way to eat them?
By putting them in your mouth and chewing them. Okay, this is Jack the Clam Cake King, and I prepared some of these clam cakes because I want to save them, because I want people to enjoy them, and we'll be able to dish them out with no problem whatsoever. And what I've done is really made a couple of dozen here, so that should take care of about 10 people, in other words, to enjoy these pancakes. And I want this basket to be filled so they can all see what goes on with the clam cakes. And of course, we don't want to save them and give them to any animals. The cat doesn't like a clam cake. Alright, neither does a dog. Even Henrietta doesn't like them. And so I'm going to reach back and get some of these clam cakes, so I make sure that the people who are guests, very important people, that they can enjoy the clam cake, and they'll say, who made these? They'll say, Jack the Clam Cake King made them. And so I'm going to reach back now, and here I go. Yeah! There's nothing.
So this will be on YouTube. You know, YouTube on the computer.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah,
famous.
these
These two are the YouTube.
Oh, that's
Remember?
right.
You gotta go to anniehiggy, Annie, H-I-G-G-Y,
Yep.
and look it up, search it in YouTube, and you'll find all her stuff.
Just go to
That
YouTube/anniehiggy.
Yeah, YouTube/anniehiggy.